Welcome to Vancouver Canucks. My name is RevTrev. So glad you're here. Today, we're talking about what's right with the Vancouver Canucks. Listen, I just did a video a few weeks, not even a few weeks ago, like a week and a bit ago, and what's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks. Because what happens is when we lose a game or two, we go back to PTSD and we're like going, oh my goodness, this team's not very good. I don't know what's wrong with it. And so I just wanted to actually make a real quick video on what's wrong with the Vancouver Canucks. Wrong in the thing. And then all of a sudden they've gone on a tear. They've gone on a road trip and became probably the best team in the NHL right now. And so it's so fun to be a Canucks fan. It's so fun to watch this team. There is so much success that we've had. It's just been fantastic. And the fact is that, like, what's right with the Vancouver Canucks, and it's the same answer as someone put in, you know, after I posted that video, then we've gone on a tear, right? It's like, what do you mean what's wrong with the Vancouver? The answer is nothing. There is nothing wrong with the Vancouver Canucks at all. Everything is clicking. Everything is going great. Now, listen, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe, I love making passionate, realistic. Listen, I'm telling you realistic things. I'm going to talk about a lot of facts today. Passionate, realistic, honest take on Canucks content. If you like that kind of content, hit that like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd appreciate your help and your support. Plus, I just love making content for people like you, and I'd love it. I love it. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so what's right with the Vancouver Canucks? Honestly, everything. Everything. And I'm not even overreaction theater right now. The Lotto line is completely 1,000% on fire. They look like the best line in the NHL. Pettersson has been rejuvenated, having Miller and Brock Besser on this team. They are literally clicking on all cylinders. The amount of goals they have in 4 games, I think they're up to 13 goals, 14 assists in 4 games as a line. Like, they are the best in the league. So that's one thing. Demko has been very good. And I knew last year when we were quote-unquote tanking, the moment Demko came back, it was over because he's a very good goaltender. He's healthy, and I'm loving it. Quinn Hughes has been our best player. Quinn Hughes is literally contending for a Norris Trophy this season. He's leading the league with 51 points. Makar has 48. Okay, so that's what's happening in this league. Everything that they've done trade wise, everything they've done adding people to the roster, all the things, everything they've done this offseason. How do you go from a team that is that bad to this good? Man, Alvin and Rutherford deserve a lot of credit. Coach Rick Tocchet, Coach Gonchar, Coach Foot deserve a lot of credit, okay? This team, how they come together, deserve a lot of credit. I'm telling you right now, like this, the way this team has been constructed, the way this team is being coached, the way this team is playing is unbelievable. Now, some of you are like, you're a Canucks fan. You're like sounding like you're going to win the Stanley Cup. I thought we were just going to make the playoffs and then see what we could do. We are expecting to win rounds now. People are talking about the Stanley Cup, and I'm not saying we're going to win the Stanley Cup for sure, but if you're saying what's right with the Vancouver Canucks, literally everything right now is right. We just scored 6 goals against New Jersey, 5 goals against the Rangers, and 5 goals against the Islanders on a back-to-back. You scored 10 goals in 2 games on a back-to-back, and then we scored 4 against Pittsburgh, won it in overtime. Now, there are some things that we need to shore up. We need to shore up our power play for sure. We need to get more shots on net. I get it. There's some defensive breakdowns we need to work on. Kuzmenko needs to be better as a defensive player. I get that. But if you look at this team, if you look at the way it's constructed, it is insane how good this team is. This defensive core, the way it's been constructed, getting Hronek to come play with Hughes, the double H, right? You got Zadorov brought in from Calgary on a rental price. We might re-sign him back. I'm not sure. You got Ian Cole that you brought in, who's a playoff guy, has had tons of veteran experience, right? You got Susie. You've got Myers, who's rejuvenated his career this year. Like, literally everything. You've got Juleson, who's playing very good hockey, has little experience at the NHL level, and playing very regular minutes. They're literally rotating out. One night, Cole gets sat. One night, Zadorov gets sat. One night, Juleson gets sat. And they just rotate him because they're all NHL defensemen, right? You've got Höglander, who's having an amazing year. Hardly played on the top two lines. I think he's fourth in scoring for our team. It's like he is playing fantastic. Now we have Suter back. So now we have Suter, Bluger, that line with the three of them, Dakota, Bluger, Garland. I don't think you could ask for much more out of those guys. Dakota's having his career year. Garland has been playing lights out hockey. You got Lafferty on the fourth line, who's been an incredible pickup. Kuzmenko, we're trying to get back into his goal scoring form. Mikheyev's had some good weeks, some good games as well. I mean, and then we traded Tanner Pearson and got Casey DeSmith, who has just been lights out. And this is where we're at. So everyone keeps talking about, what do the Canucks need to add at the trade deadline if they're going to go all in? Listen to me. Right now, barring injury, we literally do not need to add anybody. We don't need to add anybody. That's how good we're playing. Now, let me bring some stats to back this up, okay? First and foremost, we are second in the NHL right at this moment. The only team that's higher than us is Winnipeg. We're number one in our division. And it's not that close, okay? Like we have 59 points. Vegas has 53. We play the exact same amount of games, okay? Like, that's how awesome this Canucks team has played. Now, Winnipeg's up by 1 point on us and has a game in hand, and they've been playing lights out hockey. Man, Bettman must be losing his mind right now. Absolutely losing his mind. Thinking, like, how are Vancouver and Winnipeg? If you would have said to me at the beginning of the season, listen, Trev, there's going to be two NHL teams that are going to be at the top of the league, guys, in January 12th. Who do you think they would be? And everyone would say Edmonton and Toronto, not Winnipeg and Vancouver. And that's where we're at. Okay, so I want to go into these stats. This is the crazy stats. Still, number one. By the way, while this video is being played, I forgot to turn off my notification. Trevor Beggs from Locked On Canucks messaging me right now. He's so jacked as well about this team, okay? So, look at this. We are literally leading the league in goals for, and everyone was saying that's because you blew out Edmonton and you blew out San Jose. You played in some of the bottom feeder teams. I just told you guys that we played some good teams in the East and scored a ton of goals against them. We have 164 goals for. The next highest is Colorado at 155. We are tied for third in the league, everyone. Third in the league at goals against. We are tied, no, fourth in the league, my apologies. 110 goals we've let in. Listen to this. Home and away records, okay? Home and away records for the Canucks. This is wild. 14-1-1 at home, and at away we're 14-7-2. Demko is like second in the league, I believe, in shutouts. Let me just click on it. Second in the league at shutouts. Ingram and Jerry have 4, and Demko has 3. Like this, if you look at points in the NHL, it goes Kucherov, it goes McKinnon, and then JT Miller's tied with Panarin. So JT Miller's third. 1 point behind him is there's a logjam of 3 guys who are tied for fourth. Okay? Tied for fourth. Nylander, Pastrnak, Pettersson. This is unreal. And are they going to continue? Everyone kept saying this. Well, it's been a couple games. you guys stop planning the parade. We're not planning the parade, but we're good. Oh, wait till you get to 5 games. Oh, wait till you get to 10 games. Wait till you get to 20 games. Wait till you get to 30 games. We're at game 42, and we're the second best team in the league. We're going to have 5 guys, in my opinion, go to the All-Star game this year. 5. I think they're all getting voted in. The Lotto line, Demko, and Hughes most likely are all going to the All-Star game. So what's right with the Vancouver Canucks? Absolutely everything. Now, we got to continue this. I understand. We got to do better. We got to work hard. We got to be a team. We got to keep it up. We got to avoid injuries. We need depth. We have depth. People are saying, well, we need a second line center. I don't know if we do. I don't think we do. Pia Suter's just fine. Just fine, everyone. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm loving life. If you're a Canucks fan, you're loving life. When's the last time we've had this much fun? I mean, it was 2010, 2011. Now, I want to end this video with 2 awesome things that I posted. Okay. I sent this to my buddies here. So Grady posted this. Bruins finished with 135 points last year. That was 1.65 team points per game. With a goal differential of 127 and a difference of 8. Okay? He said the Canucks are sitting at 59 points in 42 games, a 1.4 points per game. Okay? With the goal differential of 50 plus 54 and the difference of 5. That's amazing. I want to talk to you about Pettersson. I did a video that he was PD the Ghost. I think he was injured. He's back to form, and he's also got someone to play with. Okay, he's got someone to play with. Exactly 1 calendar week ago, Canucks Place on X said this. Elias Pettersson was at 45 points on the season. After tonight, he's put up 57. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. So, everything's going right for the Vancouver Canucks right now. Loving this. I hope you're enjoying it. Please hit that like and subscribe. I've got lots. I'm going to be talking about playoffs soon. I've got so much content coming up. And if you don't know, I do live streams. Please join my live streams after every game. If it's in like the 4 o'clock or earlier time slot, I don't do live streams after that. But if it's a 7 p.m. later start, I do live streams. So like right after the game. So make sure you join those. Or check it out later. You can check it out later. Go to my channel. Follow me on YouTube, on X, on Instagram, and on Facebook. All under Kempner Sport or Kempner Canucks. Kempner Canucks. Have a great day, and of course, go Canucks.